Alright, gentlemen, it is time for a brand new crossover to be announced in GSJP, which we'll have to see if like Global actually gets this or not, like at the same time, or there'll be a bit of delay. Just because Kill la Kill's ending in like what, a week or so, maybe even less, and this is coming out I think in like a few days, maybe next week or something. I would assume at least. So let's see what we got here, man. Of course, the stream's already up. I wasn't staying up till 4 a.m. to watch this. Wait, I think it's right here. I don't want to like skip too far. Yeah. Okay. I saw something. I have no clue. Madoka? Is that what that said? I think I know about this game, or series. This game actually has, or this has a gacha game, if not mistaken. It's a bit surprising that we actually get a crossover with it then. Only showing one unit? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters? Kind of an odd number. Have we ever had a 5-character crossover before? Maybe one of these are 3, possibly? Let me skip ahead a bit. Let me see if we got any more information. I'm pretty sure there's more in the Discord as well. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest here. You guys probably already know, but design-wise, your boy's not the biggest fan. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm hoping the gameplay and stuff kind of wins me over. But yeah, looks-wise and everything, you guys know, I'm just not really into this kind of style, I guess. Let me see what we got. We saw this in the trailer, so more of an archer. Animations are solid for the most part. A little bit lengthy on that one. Not too bad though. Is there another one? Has to be more than just one unit for part 1, right? We got her information here. Don't know what her name is, and I'm not even gonna attempt to try to guess what this might be. I see HP for the skill, so we gotta heal on the skill. That's all that I can give you, boys. This is the next unit. Kind of looks like a Rin, in my opinion. It looks a little bit similar to Rin. Oh, I actually like this art. This is kind of cool. Is that a freaking... what the heck did they call it in Call of Duty? Was it the MG40 or something like that? Is that what that is? So since she has a gun, I'm hoping that we got lots of pew-pews, right? Let's see. Okay, pew-pews. That was like an Uzi, right? What the heck? Grenades? Okay. Was that a truck? What was that? was that a... Unless I'm mistaken, is this like a gasoline truck? Is that what this is supposed to be? Oh my goodness. I like whenever they incorporate like random objects into the like animations. That's kind of one of the reasons why Maset's super art animation is one of my favorites, where she just calls in like the huge spacecraft and it crashes into the planet. Is there anything else here? I think it's just these 2 units to start with, or are we gonna do 3 for the first part? Because there's this light girl here. Whoa, another big gun. Is there only one unit or one girl in this entire series that uses a bow? Does everybody else use guns? Oh, there's actually animations for her. Let me skip forward. Let me see. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I was like, why does it spawn so many guns? Okay, that's dope. I like that one. Oh. I didn't like that. That's cool, but I didn't like how the other one looked. And we have her as well. Let me see what she's doing. Oh, she has a sword? Okay, so not everybody uses like a ranged weapon. Let's see, a bunch of slashes. This is her skill right here, or is this her art? Okay. That was kind of short range though. This is definitely a super art. I like the impact frame. The impact frame's nice. And then we have this girl with an apple. Is she on a missile? What is this? No shit, gun to my head. you're like, I have to guess what weapon this character uses just based off of the artworks, I would have been dead. There's no way I would have guessed a spear, bro. Oh, it's like, it's able to like extend and stuff. That's cool. I kind of like the jump part. I'm a sucker for Drake. What? Is that pretty much everything when it comes to all of this? I think so. Well, let's go over to the Discord and see what they have in there about this crossover. So the crossover is called Madoka Magica. Okay. I've definitely seen this before. If I'm not mistaken, this is the series that I know has a gacha game that came out, was it this year, if not mistaken? I don't know how good that game is or not, but I did see it, and I'm assuming this is an anime, light novel, or something else as well. Like I said, I'm just not really too into this, so I don't really know what it was originally. So we have Madoka Kaname for the first one, and she has the slots. Okay, something solid. Skills able to increase on arts by 40, and you also heal allies HP by 500 per second for 4 seconds. We saw that in the picture up here. That was the only thing I was able to really decipher. The art increases all allies magic res by 25%, and all allies gain a damage barrier that negates 12,000 damage. Okay, the magic res is good. It's just a bit more situational. We have a true art that's able to give us a cleanse, and we increase our ally stats by 40%. Actually really good. The stat buff here, very potent. For all my new peeps, if you don't know, this acts as a pseudo heal, because whenever you use anything that increases your stats, like from art, true art, whatever, it also gives you a heal as well. We have a super art here that's able to, cleanse 1 damage res debuff from each ally. What? For 30 seconds, increase allies' crit rate and crit damage by 100%. I see why they went so low on this offensive buff here, because what the fuck? Like, if you just want to use her with other like damage mitigation characters, or even if you use her with like a taunt tank. It sucks that it's on the super art, but like, since she's on light and she's light human, I mean, you could run her alongside Firin. Firin's skill cleanses a DR debuff. This cleanses a DR debuff, and oh my lord, that's kind of insane. And then we have an ability here: increase allies' damage res by 30%. Just that's what it does by default. You get 30% DR. When an ally takes lethal damage, heal allies' HP to 100% and increase allies' arts by 200. Ability can only be activated once per quest. It's kind of broken. This is kind of dumb, isn't it? What the heck? 30% DR with a 12k barrier, and this is passive DR as well, dude. Like, holy. Even if you're somebody who like doesn't have Kenshin, you could use this girl in place of him technically, but you still don't have Archgen. That's the main thing that I'm noticing here, is that this girl has no Archgen anywhere in the kit. Maybe the true art or true weapon, when equipped by Madoka, yeah, increase on arts by 2 per second and heal him out. I mean, here's the thing. On paper, this character is very strong when it comes to being more of this, I would say, healing role more so than anything. Overall, this is a very strong kit here. It definitely has a lot of play, I would say, in in-game content more so than anywhere else. You just need other Archgeners with her. I think she's going to be a great 4th addition to Monolight. I would say maybe some people be like, oh, but you know, you don't really need Kenshin, which is true, but I think if you use this girl over Kenshin now, the only issue is that you need Firin, because you're going to want Firin for all the Archgen, and then you're going to want Saitama for more DR, because this is going to stack since this is a passive DR buff, and then for the last character, you're going to want probably another Archgener, so like a BF Emperor or a Young Emperor. Next one we have is Homura, is that how you say that? And she has a physical, support, and magic. She is a dark human. Okay. We're able to increase own arts by 15 times the number of human allies in the party up to a maximum of 60. Her art, each time it's used, it permanently increases her own true art damage and super art damage, the max of 500%. Is this permanent? Oh yeah, it is permanent right there. Reduce enemies' dark res and physical res by 20%. Kind of a low debuff right here, but the stacking, I mean 10 times on the art really isn't that bad. And you're able to get a 500% damage buff. True art is 120,000%. Dang. Remember whenever like the Ascendant era started and there were units that came out that had 120,000 on their super art? Increase allies equip CT speeds by 50%. Okay, that's solid. And then super art, increase own super crit rate by 30% for the duration of the super art. Additionally, refresh all equips when super art is used max 2 times. Wait. So all equips? Is that just like on the unit or like everybody on the team? I'm assuming it's every equip on the team. Wow. That's it's kind of dumb. Let me see. So when above 80%, increase your own crit by 100%. Okay, increase own equip damage by 10%. Question mark here. Maybe there's a more to this, or maybe this possibly isn't what this is. And then an evasion passive. They just threw something on her at that point. So with this unit, since she's Dark Human with the 50% equip CT buff, you could technically run the Sword God Luan team to an extent with like Shadow, Sword God Luan, Natasha, and then her, and then have Sword God Luan be the leader. Sword God Luan gives 50% equip CT speed to his entire team passively. This girl giving another 50% equip CT speeds, literally cutting every equip in half. Definitely has really good buffs going for her and everything, and the equip refresh is very good. But after that equip refresh is run out, it's very likely that this unit is just kind of there. So far for part 1, I'm kind of a little bit on the fence. I think they're both look promising, but neither one are necessarily like jumping out at me. And it seems like we have the part 2 characters here, which we don't know what they do yet. And it seems like the part 2 banner is going to be a 3 unit banner. Kind of interesting how they did that. And these are all the SP arts right here. Looks pretty cool for this one. What about the second one? It's all right. Third one, I kind of like this one a bit. Looks a little cool. Yeah, I kind of mess with it. And then, they're all right in my opinion. And that is it. The only other thing we have here are bulk purchasing of inventory and raid tickets. So you see here, you can now buy 50 raid tickets or however many inventory slots. Very good. That should have been in the game a long time ago. And it seems like we are getting a summon details visual update. So whenever you click on details now, you actually see right here all of the different units and like the actual unit profile picture and stuff like that. And that's, oh yeah. And then we got a brand new raid, New Year's raid with a brand new difficulty, 9 stars. Drop rate is 3 times higher than the 7-star difficulty, which is of course the current highest difficulty, plus a new 5-star raid equip, which we won't ever see this in global. You guys let me know down below how you all feel about this crossover and this update overall. Do you like it? Do you not? What's your opinion on it? How you feeling? Let me know all that type of stuff down below in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend check out this video popping on the screen right now. I have no idea what it's going to be, but I guarantee you it's great. Click on it and I'll meet you over there. Oh, and one more thing before you leave, don't forget to drink water.